What's up guys, JTails here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about DBFZ FighterZ. I'm very excited for this game. Those of you who do not know, I'm currently ranked 65th on PC, and I'm working my way up to the top 10. I'm loving this game, everything it has to offer. It's just so fun and intuitive, and it looks great, and hopefully I can help you guys with your Kid Buu. So let me show you guys what we're working with. Alright, so I'm actually going to take my inputs off of the screen for right now. So pretty much your goal with Kid Buu is to land either your medium from neutral, right, because that kind of leads into other setups. You can get combos off of that, or you want to start off with your downward medium. So in anime fighter notation, that would be 2M, right? But I'm actually going to use Street Fighter notation because it's simpler, and a lot of people who do watch my channel do not know the number anime fighter notation. So I'm going to just say crouching medium, right? We know light, medium, and we know heavy, right? Again guys, this is a guide that is not intended if you are a super high level fighting game player. This is intended more so for beginners and also for intermediate, on the lower end of the spectrum. If you want to just kind of learn setups and tricks and combos with Kid Buu, I can cover that here. So one of your main tools is your standing medium, right? And you can do this in the air. It pulls you over to the opponent, and you can set up for an overhead as well, right? So if they're not blocking high, that all is going to hit. And now let me show you something else. If it does in fact hit, you don't get any follow-up off of it, but you do get a setup, right? So if I do, see that heavy, that falling heavy I'm doing after the Blanca ball, it actually just kind of leads into an overhead. And then that actually gets you a lot of mileage, right? So if you do the medium into light Blanca ball into a falling heavy, you now get a full combo off of that. And then you can loop this again, actually, after you finish one of your combos. So sometimes it doesn't work on shorter characters, so I'm actually going to tag in Adult Gohan, right? So let's say we do land our medium kick at a distance. Right, we get a lot off of that one setup, especially if they don't block the high. So the main thing you're looking for is after your Blanca ball, is you want to fall with like a heavy, right? So now here's the thing, right? Let's say that you continue doing this and you start conditioning your opponent to block high. That's the beauty of playing Kid Buu, that you can now start doing Blanca ball in pressure, and then instead of going for a high, you can actually go for a low. And this is going to trip people up because they're going to keep holding high, right? And you can even do it in tandem with Vegeta and then go for the low. So let me just show you. Let's set the computer to guard all. And so you're going to do Vegeta first, Blanca ball, and then you can go low, right? So Vegeta first, Blanca ball, go low, and then you can get your setup off of that, because low does combo into low short combos into crouching medium. And then you can get your command grab off of that, you can call an assist, and then you can go into an air series. So that's like one form of pressure that Kid Buu has, aside from the full screen low. So if they're at full screen, right, you guys are playing neutral, they're spamming Kamehamehas, whatever, you can actually hit them with a full screen crouching move, and if they're not blocking low from full screen, that's gonna convert, and that's huge, right? So to do this, you want to hold down, forward, and medium, right, to get it far away. So what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna combo down forward medium into down medium into back medium, and I'll show you what that looks like right now, right? And then they come all the way over to you, and then you can start comboing off of that. Whoops. Actually, and then you have to, you can either level 3 there, you can level 1 there, you can command grab. There's a lot of things you can do off of that setup. Call an assist, get your setup. Now they're in the corner, boom, 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 boom. And then crouching medium command grab level 3. There's a lot of stuff you can do off of this. So your goal as Kid Buu is to pressure with highs and lows as much as you can, right? So that's going to be a lot of overhead with the medium, Blanca Ball, overhead, right? And then you might want to go low after that. Go low, right? So he has, and then along with a Vegeta assist or a lockdown assist, it's just so much pressure, guys. And this is just really, really strong. So you want to time your medium kicks in the air to the point where you're hitting like right above their head. And this pressure is just so good. And the other good thing is once you condition them to continue blocking, you can just set up for the grab. Because they're going to keep holding shield. They don't know what you're going to do, right? And then you just grab again, right? Because if they don't block, you're just going to hit them with another overhead and then continue your combo from there. So Kid Buu just has so much mix-up potential and I love it. I'm actually going to show you guys another cool little setup that I do sometimes. So if you instant air dash, you can actually cross up with your jab. Instant air dash, the input for that is up, forward, forward, up, forward, forward, really quickly, right? So from grounded state, up, forward, forward, and that gives you an instant air dash, which is really hard to react to, especially when you have some other form of pressure going on. So one thing I like to do with Kid Buu is instant air dash into jab, into medium, and then that sets you up for the kinds of setups that I was talking about before. So this pressure is just really, really strong. A lot of people do not block the overhead out of Blanca Ball. You can do a lot of pressure here. Eventually you can just grab, and people will stay blocking for the most part. It's important to note that this setup, if you do the overhead right here, that heavy, they can do a crouching heavy to counter it. So that's the one thing you want to be careful of, and sometimes I actually just like to boom, and then I do that, right? So if they do a crouching heavy and you do your falling heavy after Blanca Ball, you're gonna lose, right? But notice when I super dash, how it stalls me out for a little bit. So if they're gonna look to counter hit the heavy, you're gonna stall for just a moment, and then you're gonna punish them. See that? So the crouching heavy wouldn't hit you unless they do it a little bit later. So in any case, if you do want to just block after the Blanca Ball, you can do that, and that's totally fine. You can, it's safe on block, right? So if you hit and they do crouching heavy, you can always block it, and then you gain advantage. Now I'm warning you, most of the time when people do crouching heavy, they cancel it into supercharge. So generally what I like to do is Blanca Ball, block, and then when they crouching heavy, I crouching heavy because I know they're gonna cancel it into charge. And crouching heavy does have upper body invincibility and it beats super dash, right? So that's how I go about the situation. Sometimes I'll even mix up a level 3 in there because I know they're gonna push a button, and then I just get that raw damage. It's usually not optimal to go for stuff like that, but if I'm sitting on 7 meters, sometimes I just kind of do it. So there's that. But yeah, another setup Kid Buu has is, so a lot of his setups come from the air medium. Blanca Ball, you can air dash and do it again, and then you can kind of teleport and really mix people up, right? So Blanca Ball, air dash, and then you can medium kick again. So if they're not really good at blocking, they can really get tripped up by this, because they're really gonna have to be watching their cross-ups, and a lot of people don't know that that's a thing, right? Overhead, low, right? So there's just a lot of mix-up potential you have here. It is important to note that with Buu, well, with any character, you can only do one double jump in the air or one air dash. You can't air dash and double jump, right? So when it comes to this setup, when it comes to that, I'm literally just dashing after the Blanca Ball. You actually can't air dash again to the other side, and that's for good reason, right? So you can't just infinitely cross up, but it does give you a lot of pressure. So It's important just to kind of learn everyone's head height so that you can learn how to pressure properly and space the medium kick. I'm pretty much just using his standing medium. I'm doing lows. I'm trying to out-poke people with his light hit because I do get a full combo off of light, right? You can do light, medium, which is 2 hits, and then you can do crouching medium. Into command grab. His command grab is actually down, back, and then any punch or any button, right? And this will punish people who jump in the air a lot, right? So you'll have a lot of opponents that you'll knock them down with let's say I do like a air series, right? And then as soon as they are able to act, they're holding jump or they're holding up back, right? So what I do when I encounter an opponent that's just kind of like, I knock them down, I'm waiting for their wake up option, and I don't have like Vegeta assist to lock them down, I actually will just read the jump and command grab them, and that resets the situation, it resets the pressure. Now they're back in the corner, and what are they're gonna want to do? Either they're gonna block or they're gonna jump again. So I just time that command grab, right? And you can EX it for a faster damage, right? So off of light, I'm just gonna go into some basic combos. Off of any light hit, you can do light, medium, crouching medium, command grab, use your assist, air chase, and then set up for the other, right? And then you can kind of loop into level 3 at that point. I'll show you guys what that looks like, right? Right? So, because they missed one overhead, they lost, I want to say about 70% of their HP, which is really, really strong. So that's something you guys want to be looking for if you ever land a light hit, a standing light, right? And then the same thing if you kind of land your crouching, your full screen crouching medium, just pull them towards you, command grab, use an assist, air chase, overhead, corner pressure, right? And it kind of sets up into the same situation. So that's really good. You want to get them into the corner, and Blanca Ball really does help with that. And after the command grab, you can also just do raw level 1, raw level 3. Another thing you can do is off of the crouching medium, you can actually combo into your standing medium, right? So one thing you want to look for is crouching medium, standing medium, and then you want to jump cancel. And that's not even the optimal combo. I'm actually going to show you guys the optimal combo. So what I'm going to do is crouching medium into standing medium, and then I'm going to hold upright after the second hit. Right? So I actually just press upright after the second hit. Light, medium, light, right? Light, medium, light, and then you want to use down and heavy to hit them up. And then you chase, light, medium, light, jump. Light, medium, light, jump, light, light, light. And then you can actually teleport after that and get your grab and then set up for the incoming character. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like right now. Actually, sorry guys, I made a mistake. You actually do light, medium, and then you kick them up again, and then you jump cancel that into light, light, light. And then that's going to smack them down, and then you can teleport and then get a grab or get a super or something after that. So and now you can set up the incoming character and go for corner pressure there, right? So I'm actually going to show you guys what that looks like again. Crouching medium, standing medium, light, down heavy, light, medium, down heavy, and then you jump cancel that down heavy into light, light, light. Teleport, grab, switch out character, use your assist, cross them under, repeat. Blanca Ball if you want, overhead, set up again. Right? So you kind of see how everything kind of chains into itself when we're talking about Kid Buu with proper assist usage. I think Kid Buu is one of the strongest characters in the game. I definitely think he's high tier at the minimum. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's a lot more setups he does have, but I just kind of wanted to talk about the most basic ones. If you're not that adept at doing combos, you can actually just get away with light combos, and then you can Blanca Ball after that, right? So if you're not good at combo game, you can actually just mash light hits, medium Blanca Ball, overhead, and then continue. Blanca Ball, overhead, continue, right? So, and don't forget guys, don't always just do overhead, you want to mix it up. That's super important. And instead of overhead, you can also just Blanca Ball again. Don't forget about that as an option, right? Or Blanca Ball, level 3. Oops. Or level 1. Right? So if they do decide to push a button, you can actually beat them out with your super. So it's just a lot of pressure coming out from Kid Buu. And I just think he's super strong. You can, in fact, also combo into your level 1 off of turning them into candy. So off of any full screen projectile, you can actually get a level 1 super into DHC. Actually, you do want to make sure that Kid Buu's projectile does hit. It deals a lot of damage. So that's that. And I guess I could show you guys a combo into super. So even if you just you read like a super dash towards you, you can crouch and heavy, follow up, light, medium, light. And then you can DHC into Vegeta or someone else on the ground. But most of the time, I end all my combos with Blanca Ball so I can set up for this setup right there, right? So that's mainly what I look for with this character, and it's just super. Yep, so you can get 4K that way. But yeah, guys, so Kid Buu is just super versatile. You really want to poke with his medium in the air. Also, if your opponent likes to super dash from full screen, especially without the coverage of an assist, actually, I'll show you guys a few ways you can deal with it with Kid Buu. Super dash. One thing you can do is actually jump. You can jump back and medium kick. Right? Because your limb is super long. So if you kind of anticipate it, you can always just do that. I mean, of course you can always launch as well, but medium kick is just a lot more active, and it's a lot longer range, right? So you can jump back and medium kick to stuff any approach like that. You can actually just Blanca Ball it, but you have to make sure that you're on the way down. Because if he hits you on the startup, you're not going to be happy. Another thing that's really important with Kid Buu, guys, and this is probably going to be my last tip for the day, is if you're getting pressured in the corner, and you're having trouble escaping, one thing you can do is super jump, use your medium kick, and then air dash away, right? So you're getting pressured really hard. Medium kick, super dash. If you need to escape any situation, or you can medium kick. So what would end up happening is you would do it the other way, right? And that could work for a cool mix-up, but you really just want to escape pressure sometimes. So what you would want to do is, yeah, just super jump, medium kick, air dash back. And now you're back at neutral, you've escaped the pressure. It's just a good way to kind of get away. Yes, you can super jump and Blanca Ball, but I don't like that as an option because they can crouching heavy, they can actually beat it out with a few other moves. They can just raw level 3 you, right? So I actually prefer just using my foot and then getting away to escape corner pressure. Also, don't forget that you can call in your assist while you're blocking if you press forward and press the assist button. So if you're getting pressured in the corner, that is also an option. Raw level 3 can work out sometimes, but better players are going to know how to stagger their hits so that they don't get hit by raw level 3. But I'm assuming for some of the ranks that you guys are at, raw level 3 could potentially work out for you. But anyway, guys, this video is a lot longer than I intended it to be. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Please hit that sub button. I'm going to be making tons of daily Dragon Ball FighterZ content every day. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Later.